Okay, so I'm here with Gino Filippi and Don Galleano, and we are having a great lunch. Don has made us a feast of rabbit.
Well, my Portuguese buddy made that. You see this pot?
Isn't that beautiful?
That's Portuguese. I use this one, that pot that I make, that I cook in right there. It's also made in Portugal, but this Mateo.
This looks lovely.
Yeah.
We're having a lovely lunch.
Yeah.
And we just finished a harvest, and I want to talk and ask Gino and Don about the history of the grapes that we just took off and put in the stemmer, and the history of the vineyard.
Look at that.
Mm.
Huh?
So talk to me about the history of the grapes, Don.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I got this rabbit staring me in the face. It's very hard to think about anything else but rabbit. Lopez Ranch. I don't know why. It was planted by Johnny Alina and the old Regina Winery. And Lopez, Joseph Lopez's father, they were big shippers. I think it was an E and S. Lopez's uncle was named Sanchez, and they were big grape shippers. So they would ship the very much desired Cucamonga Valley Zin to wherever there were pockets of immigrants throughout the United States and Canada. And E&S was a very popular brand of Zinfandel because of their dry farm, non-irrigated, and they're pretty much free of any type of fungus, and they shipped well. And so Joseph Lopez, who's our contemporary, farmed the thing after his dad passed away, and then Joseph ran into some issues. He wasn't able to continue farming the property, and I think we started farming it maybe 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, I don't know.
This year's harvest is offering you some wonderful fruit, and you've been in that vineyard 1 week right now. You have a couple more weeks, or how do you see this harvest?
This was our second week.
Second week.
We just completed our second week. 20
tons came into the winery today.
Right.
And it looks very clean, very ripened very uniformly. And the Lopez Ranch coincides with quality Cucamonga Zinfandel.
Very quintessentially.
Quintessentially.
And where exactly is the vineyard from
Where
the grapes?
The 15 and the 210 come together.
Okay.
There's probably about 300 acres.
300 acres.
Right around that intersection, and it's phenomenal fruit.
And how long does it take to pick the truckload that we have today?
Well, there was 3 crews out there all day long to pick 20 ton, which is a lot of work.
So they started today at 7 a.m. and they finished at 11 o'clock, and they picked 5 trucks, which is about 20 tons of grapes, before 11:30.
They were done at 10:30. Yeah.
Wow.
But you know, it's not really hot today. It has been terribly hot. Last week it was just miserable. But you know, they get out there, and I don't blame them. They work pretty hard for about 4 hours, and they're ready to go home.
And you're blessed this year with a good Zinfandel crop.
Great. We're blessed to have people to go out there and pick them for openers. That, to me, is, you know, the eyes and the hands and the souls of those people. We wouldn't be in business if we didn't have. And God bless us further with a pretty nice crop of Zinfandel. So all we got to do is monitor fermentations.
And today we're going to have what type of wine with lunch?
Oh, it'll be a 2010 Zinfandel.
Perfect. And
Thanks.
I say we get to work on that rabbit.
Yeah, let's get to work on that rabbit.
Thanks, Don. Thanks, Gino.
Thank you.